What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate it. I chose to squeeze the stream in real quick. I won't be on long because that NFL draft coming on, dog. That NFL draft coming on, dog. But yeah, man, we back. Gonna talk a little bit about Devin Haney signing to the zone, and then we're gonna talk about the loophole. Big greaseball, Baby Miller. Fine with Big Baby Miller won't be banned. So I anticipate I'll be on about an hour. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Don't forget, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. And give me a minute. Turn my TV on. Give me a minute, man. Follow. All right, appreciate it. Give me a minute. I'm trying to turn my TV on and turn the bitch off. There we go. So, see how this draft looking, dog. It's going at 8 hours my time. Natasha Bass, what's going on? Cool man said, man, yeah, I was on the horn a little bit longer than I expected, but it's cool. But once again, I appreciate everybody for showing the love. And Devin Haney signs to Matchroom. It's on Boxing Scene. It's everywhere. It's on Twitter. #1 source for news on Twitter. And he signs a co-promotion. He signed a promotional deal with Eddie Hearn. Says Matchroom USA, Eddie Hearn are delighted to announce the signing of lightweight star Devin the Dream Haney. Haney is 21-0, 13 knockouts. Has raced to the top of the lightweight rankings and is now on the cusp of fighting for his first world title ahead of turning 21 in November. Yep. So he said, I'm excited about my multi-million-dollar partnership with Matchroom. All this hard work is finally paying off. This is a huge chapter in my life. I have a co-promotional deal with Matchroom Boxing. Eddie Hearn is the perfect guy for me to go into business with. While Matchroom will provide the infrastructure, together we will select the best opponents to showcase my talents in the sexiest cities in the world on the future of the sport. And without a doubt, in my mind, I'm going to continue to set the boxing world on fire. Matchroom and the Zone now have another superstar, me. So he says that Antonio Moraine is a tough fighter with a lot of experience. He's been in the ring with good opposition. He fought Jose Petraza to a decision last year, so I know he comes to fight. I expect nothing less from him May 25th. I've been in the gym working hard. Everyone knows that I stayed ready, and May 25th can't come soon enough. On fight night, the world will see I'm ready for anyone. Devin Haney is a superstar. No two ways about it, said Eddie Hearn. At just 20 years old, has already racked up 21 victories untouched as a pro. He has become one of the most talked about fighters in America. So the big fights are right in front of him. He is ready to take on anyone. We look forward to a wonderful partnership together. The Zone has another exceptional talent on their platform, and we look forward to his Matchroom and DAZN debut on the huge Usyk versus Takam card May 25th at the MGM National Harbor. So Haney's classroom reign is a part of a huge night of boxing in Maryland as Ukraine pound-for-pound star Usyk moves up to heavyweight after dominating the cruiserweight division and takes on former world title challenger Carlos Takam. In addition, rising heavyweight Croatian talent Filip, Harkov, I don't know his name, takes on Greg Corman, the United States champion. Jessica McCatskills looks to unify the division against WBA champion Anaya Sanchez. So tickets 40, 80, 150, 250. So Devin Haney is with the Zone now. So a lot of people going to just probably jump off the Devin Haney bandwagon. I am not. I'm still rocking with Devin Haney. That's my guy. I don't care who he signed with. He signed with the Zone, so be it. Sweet Science Sports TV, what's going on? Cool man said, man, Golden Gloves. What's going on? I want to hop on real quick, Golden Gloves. So I'm not. I mean, tell me how y'all feel, man. I'm not mad if you guys are sitting here saying that F Devin Haney because he signed with the Zone. See, look here, man. How I look at it, boxing IQ. How I look. I don't think he's gonna fit in Devin Haney right now. I'm at the 7 farm because they two different weight classes. Devin Haney and lightweight getting ready to go to 140 anyway. But the way I look at it, to be honest, Showtime was in talks to sign Devin Haney to a network deal. They failed to show the money. They didn't pay him. They didn't pay him, so it's basically like they had their shot. PBC didn't give him a lucrative deal. Enough deal. Obviously, Eddie Hearn came with more cash for that ass. So I just look at it like that, man. So Eddie Hearn came with more cash. They didn't come with enough cash. So I'm not knocking him. I seen a dude on Twitter say, I ain't paying $20 for Devin Haney. He had a stack of money in his profile picture. Devin Haney say, man, fuck that. I mean, take the money out your profile picture. So at the end of the day, I'm not knocking him, bro. Wherever they going back to the brother, go get the bag. Sean Burke, what's going on? Go get the bag. Devin Haney signed himself to a multi-million-dollar contract for a championship fight with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn promotes Luke Campbell. Now Eddie Hearn promotes Devin Haney. Now Teofimo Lopez not going to get a WBC title shot. Burnside Evans, what's going on? Now he can go to IBF route. So at the end of the day, people sitting there saying, pretty much, oh man, F Devin Haney. Devin Haney ain't this. Why he go to the zone? What does it matter, man? Everybody not signing the PBC, bro. If you don't sign the PBC, people act like, oh man, your loyalty, fuck your loyalty, you a coon or whatever they want to call you. This shit's stupid. They could have signed him. They could have signed him. He had an interview saying that, okay, I'm on the cusp of signing a deal with Showtime. Showtime didn't lock him up. PBC didn't show him enough security, enough money. He didn't want to sign with Floyd Mayweather because look how he's doing Gervonta Tank Davis. So he go with Eddie Hearn. If Eddie Hearn guarantees him the most money, so be it. I'm not going to just not be a Devin Haney fan because he went to the zone. He did best for him and his father and his family, so I ain't knocking him.
Yeah.
And he's on his way to sign to the zone too, from what I hear.
Yeah. The zone going to keep him active.
So it is what it is. What's up, Golden Gloves?
Yeah, I said the zone's going to keep him active.
Oh, I can't hear you. Give me a minute.
Oh, okay.
Give me a minute. I can't hear you. Give me 1 second. All right, give me 1 second, Golden Gloves. 1 second, bro. And then I should be able to hear you. All right, hold on. Stupid ass laptop. Give me 1 second. Let me see what's going on. Hold on 1 minute. Y'all, then we're going to get back to talking boxing when I figure this. I'm going to get this shit together. 1 second. And Dr. Blake, say something now. Dr. Blake.
Yo.
Nope, still can't hear you. Give me a minute. Hold on. 1 second. This shit's stupid. Okay, I don't know why it's not. Hold on. This shit's stupid. I should have just connected before I started. Bitch. 1 minute. One minute, man. Start this shit over. This shit is not fucking working, bro. All right, Dr. Blake, go ahead. I got you.
Yo.
My bad, man. I had a stupid ass Bluetooth. Well, Kurt Sugar, what's going on? You know what you think about Devin Haney signing with Eddie? Oh, there.
It's a good move. It's going to keep him active. That's one thing that the zone does. They give you fight dates. They keep you active. He's going to fight a lot. And he's going to prove faster than a lot of the PBC prospects. Because PBC prospects are not really that active. Tank ain't that active himself.
Ooh, so he's going to take a prospect with a belt.
Who's he for?
He's a prospect with a belt. I agree.
Like, he's not even active. He's fighting twice a year. Or even in some cases once a year. Like, the way I see it is this, man. I see that he signed a multi-million-dollar deal, and that's probably going to be the best guaranteed deal that was available for him. So I don't have a problem with him signing that deal.
Oscar Perez
Because
said
they don't really give guarantees in PBC side. Wilder don't even have a guarantee.
Oscar Perez say the zone. Why not PBC? PBC made a deal for him. They didn't offer him the guaranteed money. What's up, Kurt Sugar? Easy man, Air 23. I see you.
And he can get a title shot.
He get a title shot. Yeah, I think May 25th he gonna fight Luke Campbell for the vacant WBC.
My thing is this here. Why does everyone feel like you have to be with PBC? I don't understand this whole man. Why is he with PBC?
They had their chance to get him. They couldn't sign him.
And even if they did get him, he wouldn't be as active because PBC they've been having. That's the reason why they signed with Fox, because they had an issue with giving fighters fight days.
I don't even think it's fight days, bro. I think these niggas just lazy, bro. I don't think it's fight days, bro. These dudes just want to fight once and twice a year. It ain't got nothing to do with fight days.
That's why they're spoiling them, bro. That's what happens when you spoil them. When you spoil players, man, and this is just in all forms of sport. When you spoil players, they're gonna become lazy. The hunger dies down when you're giving them money when they haven't even made it yet.
Yeah, Tevin Farmer at 130, Devin Haney at 35.
Yeah,
no, Devin Haney was never signed to Mayweather Promotions. His dad don't like.
No, his dad don't want that.
Dad don't like.
His dad don't like Floyd Mayweather.
Yup. And I hear a lot of people disowning Devin Haney and shit. Oh, fuck Devin Haney. I mean, how you gonna get mad for him to change his family? Like, PBC gave him a good deal. They gave him a good deal.
The only reason why they don't like the zone is because of Eddie Hearn. I've heard some fighters say that Eddie Hearn treats them good. You can't really hurt. Other than Ortiz, you can't really name another fighter that's complained about Eddie Hearn.
That's not. It is what it is. They got another one over there. They got LeBron James working over there. They got Tevin Farmer.
They got Cristiano Ronaldo working over there too.
Oh damn! Okay. They got Danny Jacobs, Devin Haney.
They got all the big athletes.
They up. And they got the two black guys that's doing the interviews with fighters.
Man. You think they'll be on PBC?
Oh no, they ain't gonna do no PBC interviews.
No.
Yeah.
PBC won't allow him to go through, bro.
All I'm saying is it is what it is.
And the good thing about the zone is they don't just allow you to fight in the same places.
Well, that's what he said.
Fighting all over the place.
Yeah, he said I'm fighting in the sexiest city. So Greg said I'm happy
to be
for
fighting
him.
all over the place. Tevin Farmer got a chance to fight in his hometown.
You can't have it two ways. You can't be saying that they don't want to spend no money with black people. They don't sign black fighters. And then somebody willing to play black fighters. You know what's going on, Bernardo? Somebody willing to play black fighters. Shit, I'm with it, bro. If the zone going to invest into black people, they invested into that guy Ammo down in Dallas, in Texas. They invested into a lot of fighters in Philly. Jerry Ennis gone too.
Yeah.
Jerry Ennis going over there too.
Well, one thing I noticed about the zone, I think they just want to do well. They just want to do well in boxing at all costs. So they'll be paying people as much as they would need to in order to do well.
Yep, and it's sad.
That's how I see them doing, man.
It's bad. It's sad, man. But you can't just sit here and disown people because they didn't sit here and say and do what you wanted them to do. You don't know about the business behind the scenes. Because somebody offers you $1 million to fight, and then Eddie came and offered you $3 million to fight. Which one are you gonna take? Mm-hmm. What fights Devin Haney was gonna get? Even if he moved to 140, was he? And let's say the champions all moved on. Hooker moved up, and Taylor, Provex winner moved up. Jose Ramirez winner moved up. But Devin Haney really gonna get a Barrios fight? For a Super WBA title shot? Probably not.
Mm-hmm. One thing I can say though about Haney's gonna be very active. Eddie Hearn gonna keep him active, get some fight dates, and he's gonna challenge for that title, man. I actually feel like a unification bout with Lomachenko will be more likely if he's with the zone.
Could be. They got an offer from Reese Hooker. They offered Reese Hooker for Jose Ramirez to come to the zone. Bob Airman sending his niggas to the zone. But if you only got to front the bill, what does it matter?
No, but I feel like he'll be willing to negotiate. Like Eddie Hearn don't mind sending these fighters over there. It's not like he keeps them where they are.
Boxing Connor Elite say, did Devin Haney train under Mayweather or does he just use his gym? I always see Haney train. He's been training with the Mayweather. He's been training with the Mayweather since he was a kid.
Yeah, train with Senior. Even sparred
Yeah.
Floyd. Nah, but they did Senior wrong, bro.
Hey, Wayne, you had to block his comment. He can say whatever the fuck he want to say, as long as it ain't no racist shit. So he good. Bets you could say that again, bro. If PBC offered Wilder $2 million a fight, and he rejected 120. I think Wilder. They said Wilder gonna be making around 20 to fight Brazil. So it is what it
20
is.
million.
That's what they said.
My question is, where they getting the money from?
Who knows? Probably the 15 million that's gonna pay Triple G. They still 5 on that shit.
Nah, I'm quick to give Triple G that, man.
Them niggas, man. Them niggas either stupid or they bonded to a contract behind the scene, which I think is the latter. They bonded.
I think it's both.
Burnside Avenue said Teofimo Lopez should fight Richard Comey for the IBF, and Devin should fight Luke for the WBC. If Devin Haney fight Luke for the WBC, Lomachenko won't be undisputed then. I can guarantee you that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard Murata gonna fight Brannigan. I heard that weeks ago. Yeah.
Well, do you think Lopez has a chance against Cormier?
Yeah, I think he got a chance. It's gonna be tough though. It's tough. He don't move his head, and Comey hit him with that uppercut. He can hurt him.
Yeah, because he's fighting against people that don't really there for him to beat up.
Yeah. My boy done tore his.
Real quick.
My boy done ruptured his Achilles, but he's still on his way to fucking see the Avengers. That was my Mexican fight fan. At the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. But like I said before, I mean, I ain't mad. I'm gonna support Devin Haney, bro. I'm not just gonna support somebody because who they with, who they not with. I want to see Brooke and Crawford. Brooke need to retire, bro. Brooke need to retire, in my opinion. Ghana World Boxing, real Ghana World Boxing, what's going on? I can see Kobe stopping Teofimo Lopez. I would have to look at this tape, man. I'm sorry I ain't get to none of the fights this weekend, man. Yeah, I ain't predicting none of the fight. Maybe tomorrow. I had to hook my green screen up today. It finally came in. I broke one of the light bulbs, so I got to go get another one later on. So I'll be having a new setup for some videos and some live streams. So, and I'll be streaming on Facebook and fucking on YouTube and possibly Twitter. So y'all be able to catch my streams probably a couple days a week on multi-platforms. But I ain't mad. I ain't mad at Haney, man. You can't do that, bro. A lot of these niggas get mad. Say, I'm not supporting Haney for the DAZN. At the end of the day, I done buried my hatchet with the DAZN, to be real. I done buried my hat. My whole question about my whole gripe with the DAZN before I move on about Miller. My whole gripe with the DAZN. He said Teofimo will break down Comey. I don't think he'll break down Comey. Comey ain't no punching bag. He ain't gonna just break down Richard Comey like he did Talati or Macadone. Comey is probably arguably probably a better athlete than Teofimo Lopez, or it's close. But that's when I see. I'm kind of just thinking about him fighting Robbie Jr. I ain't really seen him fight 60. I know he won the title. I didn't catch that, but my whole thing with the DAZN was racist Oscar De La Hoya, the bad decisions with Canelo, and Eddie Hearn. You know, I had a problem with Eddie Hearn, but at this point, Eddie Hearn's his rating with the Better Bureau of Boxing ain't that bad no more, bro. The whole thing with his own, and we gonna sign all these fighters. Okay, he had ambitions. It fell off. The whole thing is the DAZN's willing to give Wilder a $100 million deal, 3 fights, then 120 million for 4 fights. Wilder didn't want to take the deal because, quote unquote, we didn't know what Wilder was getting, what Joshua was getting, quote unquote. We didn't know what we wanted people to see the fight. Okay. On all the problems, now it's time to make excuses. Okay, then we can see you part of the problem too. Melvin Crawford. Okay, cool. Whatever it may be. If you don't take the money, then shit. Devin Haney gonna take some of that money. All right, so they doing things. They got LeBron working with them. Huge black activists in the community. They spending money with black fighters, giving black fighters guaranteed deals. How many other black fighters got a guaranteed deal outside of Terrence Crawford that's on that level? Not too many. So at the end of the day, I'm not even mad at Eddie Hearn no more. Luis Ortiz situation. They said that, he wanted $10 million. Eddie Hearn offered him $5 million. He didn't want the fight because they're going to do Wilder and Ortiz down the line. At the end of the day, Eddie Hearn is looking better and better by the day. Not saying that I'm ever gonna sit down and drink a cup of yak with him or kick it over fucking fish and chips with him. Well, all I'm saying is Eddie Hearn making moves by, PBC stopping fights from happening. We see PBC is legitimately stopping fights from happening. They stopping fights from happening, and now the real coming to light. I don't have an also Christian Lewis. I don't have an allegiance to PBC. That's what people got me fucked up at. If somebody doing some fuck shit, I'm gonna let you know. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna let you know. If Earl Spence go out there and just destroy Terrence Crawford, guess what? Okay, I was wrong. Salute to Errol Spence, shake his hand or give him a pat on his back. He the real deal. But I never said the brother wasn't capable. I'm just pointing out the fuck shit. PBC is on some fuck shit. People didn't like the Al Heyman video, so what? Sometimes the truth ain't easy to digest. Ball game 15. I do the videos other people scared to do. Because guess what? I don't have to go in the field and interview nobody. They won't allow me to go into the field and interview nobody. I'm on the blacklist. I already know that. If I apply for media credentials with PBC, I'm on the shit list. 10 times over again. There's motherfuckers in there walking around with 100 subscribers getting in these fights. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the shit list because I speak the truth, and I'm fine with that. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, but at the end of the day, when you disrespect boxing, you disrespect the fans, my whole mission statement is different on boxing. It's different. I don't look at boxing to get these fighters paid. I look to lead boxing, and then I look to lead boxing. I got two fake. I look to lead boxing in better hands than I found it. That's my real mission statement. I look to lead boxing in better. I look to inform. I look to learn from you guys, learn from other channels. I look to inform and just talk real boxing shit. I don't care if motherfuckers say, "Oh, Bud and Spence did this and that." I mean, Spence and Khan did 150,000. I don't care about it. I don't care because you can't take your pay-per-view buys, your purse, your everything, your clout, your pound for pound glory. You can't take that shit in the ring with you on fight night. You can't take it in there with you. You think if you go to decision, oh, he the pound for pound king. No, it don't. The shit don't matter. I don't care about what pay-per-views you did. I don't care what pound for pound ranking you is. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what you did in the streets. I don't care if you were Al Hammond or Bob Arum. All the motherfuckers the same. If you line $2 bills up to each other, or you line this shit close the doors and shit. If you line two $50 bills up with each other, two $20 bills, two Benjamin Franklins up with each other, guess what? The fuck is you doing, nigga?
I'll just put something in the freezer.
In the freezer? That bitch sound like you got a body in there, nigga. Chopping legs up. But like I said, like you put all them the same thing. You put $1 up, a $2 bill up, $5, 10, 20, 50, 100. It don't matter. It's the same thing. And that's how Bob Arum and Al Hammond is. They doing the same thing, bro. They both responsible for the detriment in boxing. Al Hammond operated in good faith. Bob Arum have operated in good. Al Hammond operated in good faith. He got burnt. So I understand what Al Hammond coming at, but at the end of the day, okay, cool. If Al Hammond don't want to work with if Al Hammond don't want to work with excuse me 1 minute. If you don't want to work with Bob Arum, I absolutely understand it. I understand if you don't want to work with him after he sat there and he bamboozled you. You don't want to work with Eddie Hearn after he sat there and made you look like a field fool after you made dudes world champions. Hey, dude, I understand it, bro. I definitely understand it. Trust me. I understand you not want to work with the enemy. But then again, my problem with Al Hammond, it lies a little bit deeper than that. Okay, or you don't want to fuck with Bob or Eddie because how they did you, you got a gripe. I understand. Don't turn the other cheek. Hustle. My whole thing about it is the field of let's just say the produce you got. All the produce you got, tomatoes, fruits, whatever you got in your farm, okay, you're not willing to chop those ingredients up and make a great meal. All you doing is having us eat raw onions, raw sage, raw garlic. Instead of mixing all that shit up, chopping the fucking chicken up, or chopping the cow up and making a good roast, or making some good chicken fattoush, or making some fucking chicken or some chicken and rice or something. You got us
straight buns.
Yeah, you got us eating straight onions. You got us start eating raw fucking tomatoes. Raw. I mean, we want a fruit salad. We eating apples every day. Then Tuesday we eating bananas. Next Saturday we only eating motherfucking Rice Krispie treats.
But here's the problem though. You got people enjoying that junk.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying that shit. Like, at least if you got all the ingredients, at some time, at least we ask them 2 or 3 times a year, throw them motherfuckers in a pot and cook it together and give us a good main course. Don't keep feeding us onions then tomatoes. No, I throw them onions and tomatoes in that hole and make stuffed bell pepper or some shit. Sorry, child, what's going on?
Oh, Kelly's here.
Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, Kelly's muted. Yeah.
What's up, man? I'm watching the NFL draft with Craig.
You got 30 minutes, yeah. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's what that man doing, bro. Like nigga, if you gonna have all the ingredients on one side, shit, feed us a good meal every 3 or 4 months. I'm cool with that. If he gave us an elite fight every 8 months, I'd be cool with it.
Nah.
You know, every 6 months, I'd be cool with it.
You get one every 2 years.
If he get one every 6 months, I'd be cool with the shit. But I don't knock Devin Haney, bro.
Yeah, every 2 years.
You know, I don't knock Devin Haney. Get your motherfucking money, bro.
I just want to know who's bringing us. Who's bringing us elite fights?
Shit, I mean,
DAZN got the best fight so far.
Who's bringing us elite fights? Who's been bringing us elite fights? I'm talking about a promotional statement, not DAZN. Which promotional statement has been bringing us elite fights?
Probably PBC, but they have everybody.
It's a PBC. Like I said, PBC's had the best fights. They have. Out over last year, how many big time fights has Matchroom brought us? Elite fights.
Shit, I mean, I wouldn't even go over there and consider Matchroom nothing because that's the UK thing. Matchroom USA, it is what it is. They gave you Derevchenko and fucking Danny Jacobs, I would guess.
Or Derevchenko. Derevchenko's an Al Haymon fighter, and really so is Danny Jacobs. Derevchenko's PBC.
But then again, I mean, how many fights I gave you this year? Okay,
was that on HBO?
Hold on. Yeah, that was on HBO. Wilder and Fury, I mean, shit, that was cool. It wasn't nothing I was looking forward to as far as I want Wilder and Joshua, but it was cool.
No, that's not Wilder fault. That was Joshua.
That is Joshua fault, but at the end of the day.
But that's my point, though. Like I said, man, everybody, instead of focusing on one company, understand it's a boxing across the board.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they're not giving us shit that we want to see. They got all the fights that we want to see, and they just looking at them. They don't have to work with nobody else looking at them.
I can really understand what you're saying, but I think you're looking at the wrong person by blocking at certain times. Some of the times these fighters don't want to fight.
That too as well too, but that's when you come in at. That's different. That's when certain promoters can make certain motherfuckers do what they want to do. Al Haymon don't make nobody do nothing. You got all the ingredients over there, but you're giving us no meal.
Man, some of the shit I heard all kind of shit. I don't know what Al Haymon can truly do with him being an advisor, bro. Technically, he can't. He can't make you do shit.
And that's the issue right there.
Yeah, he's not a promoter. I know you guys keep getting mad, but he's not a promoter. He's an advisor.
At the end of the day, he stopped Kovalev and Stevenson. He did. Don't lie. He stopped
what?
Kovalev and Stevenson. He did. Stevenson was about to sign a fight Kovalev. He went over there, stole Stevenson, took him to Showtime. He bought Leo Santa Cruz out of his contract. He deprived him of that fight.
Yeah, so he bought Leo Santa Cruz out of the contract. Leo Santa Cruz wasn't making no money on living in his car.
At the end of the day, he lost Leo Santa Cruz to Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya was about to make him fight Rigondeaux. He came and stopped that fight. He did, period. He stopped it.
He did, but he also gave Leo Santa Cruz some money. Leo Santa Cruz and Adam Lamar were broke. I moved the day shift. Yeah.
At the end of the day, I don't care about that.
Breathing. Hold on a second, brother.
Go ahead. At the end of the day, I don't care about that money. To be honest, at the end of the day, all I do know, all everybody gonna act like is Bob Arum style fights, Oscar style fights, Eddie style fights. Nigga, Al Heyman stopping fights on his very same company. That's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, you can be giving you can have the best. You could be fucking the whole best in the hood, but you ain't the best in the hood. You go worldwide. Like nigga, you could be average fucking these hoes. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, keep in mind as well with the Errol Spence crap. Let it be said, Errol's gonna fight who he wants to fight, and that's not. And by the sounds of what let it be said, that's not Crawford.
Yeah, like I said before, my whole premise on it is that
and they're making it.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and they're making it worse by saying that Bud deserves like 30% or 20%.
Yeah, like I said before, whatever. I don't even care. All I'm saying is, I'm not mad at PBC, bro. I'm not like, I don't have a problem. At the end of the day, the whole point is they're acting like they have done nothing wrong. Come on, man. They didn't all the best fights they gave you last year. That's last year. What about this year? Every decent fight they had, they put it on pay-per-view other than Caleb Plant Uzataki.
Yeah. Going forward, it doesn't look like PBC gonna really make that many fights, man.
At the end of the day, you got
who's Danny Garcia gonna fight?
Yeah, I don't agree about everything being on pay-per-view. I'm still mad at Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia should have gone over to go fight Terrence Crawford. He don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. No, that's the problem. He don't want to fight Terrence Crawford. So
Keith Thurman gonna fight Pacquiao and disappear.
Yep. Like I said, you know Keith Thurman don't want to fight another dude. That's his
Okay,
choice.
so here's my question. Yeah, so Errol Spence, I got a question for you guys.
Right.
So Errol Spence beat Sean Porter. What next?
Danny Garcia.
More than likely, Danny Garcia. Yeah.
Then after that, what next, man?
Mandatory. Well, either I'll be switching around. One of the two.
So you're saying he's gonna fight a bunch of people that we know he's gonna beat for a while.
At the end of the day, I don't know if he's gonna beat Sean Porter. I don't know if he's gonna beat Danny Garcia.
Yeah, those are tough fights, bro. How can you get mad at those fights? Those are tough fights.
Because they're gonna be on pay-per-view.
Name one person that walked through them dudes.
Huh?
Nobody.
But my whole thing is they ain't worth $75.
No, hell no.
That's what my problem.
We're gonna be on pay-per-view, man.
I mean, hey, but Dr. Blick, bro, y'all ain't gonna have to pay $75. You shouldn't even be tripping.
Yeah, man, I know, man, but I'm paying the price of staying up, bro.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do that anyway because it's in America. So
my whole point is this shit should have been sped up. He should be fighting Keith Thurman right about now. But real talk, nobody care about the rest of the fights. I don't care about the rest of the fight. I can't speak to nobody else. I don't care about the Thurman fight no more. I don't care about the Sean Porter fight no more. I don't care about the Danny Garcia fight no more.
Yeah, I don't care about Thurman Pacquiao. That don't mean shit to me. That don't excite me.
What's up with the best fight of all of them?
Pacquiao 400 years old, bro.
He's gonna stretch for him, man.
All I'm saying is I don't care about none of that shit no more.
I don't know about that.
I give you $100 fucking bucks if you just make the Bud fight. That's the only fight that matters at this point.
Yeah, that's the best fight in boxing.
Huh? But they won't do it. They're gonna see the B-side Bud.
Now it ain't even just about that.
With the same concept that they with the AJ situation.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. If that fight, I told you guys, if that fight don't happen next year, it ain't never happen. Bud gonna retire in 2021.
I'm saying this, man. Like real quick. Like on the outside looking in, man, they're making Eddie Hearn's side look good. Even like the narrative is making them look better. Even though that might not be the case. It's just that's how it looks.
I'm just gonna tell you, outside of Danny Jacobs killing, what other big fights coming this year on the zone?
They got the World Boxing Super Series.
Yeah, but
how many Americans care about that?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about.
I know, but that's the problem though. That's the problem though, bro. That's the problem. Most Americans don't care. Most Americans don't even know who them people are. That does matter. At the end of the day, this is what I'm saying, man. At the end of the day, you understand? It's gonna take more than just PBC. Top Rank just stopped the fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I wanted to see that rematch.
No, I don't think that was Top Rank's fault. I think that was Tyson Fury's fault.
Tyson Fury fault. Shout out to Ricky in the super chat.
That was Tyson Fury's fault.
You can't put it.
Bob Arum got that paid him. Bob Arum could have tried to make that cut. I said, hit in the knee. We don't need to make that fight right now.
The problem is Tyson Fury signed that contract.
Yeah, he did sign that contract. I'm putting the blame on both Bob Arum to stop plenty of fights in the past. Let's stop trying to act like that's not what he does.
Hold on. But he didn't stop that fight.
I disagree. I think he has
No, I'm saying
a pistol to his head. He didn't put a pistol to Fury.
No, he didn't put a pistol to his head. But he helped stop that fight.
Okay, no. My thing is
he did, and I know for a fact. He said, "Well, they need to." He even said it. He even said it to me that they need to build that fight. Bob Arum told me that they need to build the fight up.
Hold on. He said, Elvis said, you can't say that's all that matters. It's not a great fight with Sean Porter, bro. Stop telling me that, bro. The same Sean Porter who can't sell nothing out. How's that a great fight?
Sean Porter, Earl Spence is a really good fight. I wouldn't just consider it a great fight. Earl and Vaughn is a great fight. That's the best fight in boxing.
It's a solid fight, bro. It's the same dude who drew with Julio Diaz, bro. Same dude who lost to Kell Brook. Same dude who lost to Keith Thurman by inch or by a mile. Same dude that Earl Spence said couldn't sell out a family diner, bro. Now, if he got this fight a year ago, okay, it's a really good fight. Salute to both of them.
But here's the thing, though. The reason I'm not upset about it because it's for a title.
I mean, he should have been unified, bro.
But you getting it now. Would you rather not happen at all?
I don't give a shit. If it ain't Crawford, it ain't Spence. I don't give a shit about the welterweight division. That's where I'm at.
I don't blame it. I'm not mad at you. I'm just gonna tell you, if you're gonna be complaining all day long in boxing, bro. I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. There's probably only 2 or 3 good fights this year, bro. All year, the rest of the year.
At the end of the day, how's it a good fight? Elvis, how's it a good fight? And that should have happened 2 years ago, bro. How's it a good fight when Sean Porter say Errol Spence not on my radar, bro? I'm not looking at him. Only one I see is invincible is Keith Thurman. I don't want to fight Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia, bro. How's it a good fight with Sean Porter? He just almost lost to Yugas. It ain't like Sean Porter coming up to his career.
I almost lost him personally. I think he lost to Yugas, but that's a whole nother subject. But
hold on. Then you sit here, nobody acknowledges him as a real title holder. When they talk about the title holders, it's Thurman, Spence, and Book. Even people bring up Pacquiao regular WBA belt before they bring up Sean Porter. Don't sell me that shit, bro. Don't sell me that kind of shit. Fuck up out of here. Great. $75 for Sean Porter, Earl Spence. You sucking?
Yeah, I don't agree with that. That should be on regular Fox.
Now, if that's on regular Fox, cool. I'm behind it, bro. I understand. I get it. They not about to keep exploiting my pockets, bro.
No, they're going to put all that shit on pay-per-view because they trying to make Earl into a pay-per-view star. I think it's a little bit overkill. In my opinion, I think they should put I think you should put that fight on regular Fox. Let these guys let Earl grow his name more instead of just continue to put him on Fox. I understand what they're trying to do, trying to get him as much money as possible. But in my opinion, I think you should put him on regular Fox instead of doing that. But they're going to do what they're going to do, man. That's what I'm going to keep it at 100. I can keep it 100, man. If Eddie Hearn had an opportunity to do pay-per-view in the United States, he would do it too. He talking that shit about his zone, but if the zone flop, that motherfucker will be right back, just like you said. Bro, just like you said, oh, pay-per-view in America's not dead because that motherfucker plans to do pay-per-view on the zone. Because that's coming too. We're going to get the exploitation ain't going away. The zone going up to $20. And wait, probably next year you're going to have the zone pay-per-view coming up. I'm willing to bet anything because I already heard about it. And I know what's coming. I already know it's coming because it's already been told about it. So we got the zone pay-per-view coming. So pay-per-view ain't there. They still going to pay-per-view the shit out of you. But this, unfortunately, UFC does the same thing every goddamn week. There's a goddamn pay-per-view fight on UFC and on that app. They pay-per-view the shit out of people, man. So I don't watch it.
What I gotta say, man, is it's about Tyson Fury, yeah. No one told Tyson Fury to sign with Bob Arum. That's what I gotta say. No
one did. Well, Frank Warren, I think Frank Warren
was he in the middle of negotiations? And then he pulled out and then signed with Bob Arum?
Frank Warren. I can tell you right. Frank Warren had a lot to do. And it's funny how Frank Warren got a deal with ESPN Top Rank right before then.
Hold on. Elvis saying Porter got a bill. So do Tevin Farmer, bro.
I like everything right there, bro.
That's true, man.
Tevin Farmer got a belt, bro. What that mean?
But Charles Martin had a belt too.
Charles Martin.
See, just stop acting like Tevin Farmer ain't your favorite fighter, nigga.
Man, shit.
Tevin Farmer he
might be. At least the motherfucker fighting every month. We see him fight once and going in hiding for 12 months. least Tevin Farmer fighting.
That's true. He is fighting. He ain't fighting nobody, but he's fighting. He ain't fighting nobody, but he's fighting.
Yo, CJ, I thought your favorite fighters
Ted Cheeseman? Don't say it's gonna be Ted Cheeseman, bro.
I knew you why, bro.
That's your favorite guy.
I knew you why. Gotta bring that real smoke. I knew you why bringing that real smoke, bro.
Man. You don't pick these fighters. You don't do no interviews.
Who?
Mel.
That's the Blick. Just keep it 100. Your favorite fighter is Ted Cheeseman.
Real talk. That's the best shit they got lined up. It's Charlo and Harris.
Yeah, that's dope. That's not gonna be free. I heard it's gonna be. Is it gonna be on Fox or Showtime?
That's on Fox, bro.
Is Devin Haney on the undercard? Takam Usyk?
Yeah, he is, bro.
That's not bad.
At the end of the day, Earl can have all 3 belts, but he ain't undisputed.
No, but he gotta fight. He gotta fight Bud.
Y'all can go all through history and say Earl was the best welterweight. If Terrence Crawford walked away from
that won't fly with me. That won't fly with me if he don't fight Bud. He gotta fight Bud. If he fights Bud, then I'm gonna be cool. I don't give a fuck if they they let us know. Like say, okay, we're gonna fight Bud in September 2020. I can see these knowing it's coming.
Floyd said they got to let him marinate.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you, Bud is leaving in 2021, bro. They can't afford to let this shit marinate. If they let that fight go, then I'm gonna tell you, man, I ain't gonna give a fuck because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't even care if any fight happen after that because I already know some of these other fights not happening. Wilder Fury I don't think that's ever gonna happen, and I don't think Joshua Wilder ever gonna happen. I think both of them fights.
If Joshua Wilder does happen, man, and they carry on prolonging this, Wilder gonna end up losing.
I don't think it's gonna ever happen.
I'm just saying, if it does happen, Wilder gonna end up losing.
Yeah, I don't think. It depends on when it happens. If it happens like 4 or 5 years, I agree with you. If it happens in 2 years,
if Bud walk away, man, I had no respect for him, bro. I had nothing but respect for him. I would never respect Earl, bro. I would never respect him. I don't respect none of them dudes no more, bro. I lost respect for every fighter in the game at this point. Everybody got to build
one of the things I gotta say is, and this is what annoyed me. I saw that Leo Santa Cruz and that thing Fox PBC, and I saw them all saying that they'll pick legacy. All of them saying legacy over money. When all of them in that room have been accused of ducking.
They lying like a motherfucker.
Yo, I'm sure you saw it, man. CJ, you saw that PBC on Fox thing where all of them said legacy over money. Sean Porter was saying that. Leo Santa Cruz was saying it.
I don't watch that, bro. I don't watch that. I'm just done, bro.
The only person I believe was Caleb Plant.
I don't respect them dudes, bro. I don't. But I'm gonna talk about Big Baby.
Well, we'll see what they do with the Caleb Plant David Benavidez fight. I heard Caleb Plant David Benavidez want to fight. They want to fight either spring or summer next year because we already know David Benavidez is tied up. So, and I said, we'll see if PBC try to push that shit back. I'm like, man, don't do that. I would say PBC. We'll see the powers that be will probably. I would say push it back, but they'll probably advise them to like, you know what, let's push this shit back, man. Let it marinate more. Like, nah, them dudes need to get out there and try to build up some momentum and then let it get out there.
In my opinion, man, if Wilder doesn't fight Joshua, man, Wilder can't go down as a all-time great heavyweight. In my opinion,
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree. If it wasn't his fault, I disagree. But first, I don't think any of these dudes are all-time great heavyweights from this fucking era anyway.
No, but here's the thing, man. You don't pick the area you're in.
I'm going to tell you right now. This is why I'm going to shut you down what you said. Hold on, Dr. Blake. This is what I'm saying. This is not an all-time great era. It's not.
No, but you don't pick the area in. You got to make do.
I know you don't. It don't matter. But if he tried to fight a guy and the other guy didn't want to fight, that's not his fault. But to me, regardless of that, I don't care about Klitschko era, and I don't care about this era as being that great. I think it's good entertainment, but this is not an all-time great era at all. This era is just mediocre. It's better. It's slightly better than the Klitschko better.
If Klitschko era is going down as an all-time, like if Klitschko's going down as an all-time
it shouldn't. It shouldn't. He didn't fight nobody. But
that's not his fault that the proper fight.
If you're talking about me, if some other people can have their opinion, my opinion is that it's not. In this era, it's not. To me, it's not. None of these dudes, I'm no disrespect. I guess I always say Wilder will have a puncher's chance, but I still think he would get outclassed by the top boxers out of the 80s, definitely the goddamn 70s. None of these dudes can compete in the 70s, would be that great in the 70s. None of them. None of them. They always get beat up. I stand by that shit, bro. The 70s era, man, with Ali and Frazier and all them, fucking hell no, bro. Foreman? Are you kidding me?
I'm just saying, man. Him versus Joshua. Joshua was a career-defining fight, man.
Yeah, Joshua is nah.
This boxing era got the potential to be close to that. Even Teddy Atlas said it. He said, you got not the heavyweight, but you got the potential for welterweight and middleweight and all. You got the potential, but ain't nobody fighting each other. So it's worse. It's by far worse. But let me touch on this Big Baby situation before I hop off, man.
All right, man. I said go ahead and touch upon him, man. I'm about to hop up and watch his draft.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to get off. I'm about to do, man.
All right, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it. Big Baby Miller, let me read this off. And Eddie Hearn said this on Fight Hub TV. He said Big Baby Miller won't receive a ban for his failed drug test thanks to the bizarre loophole. Eddie Hearn revealed that Miller's New York license expired, so they can't punish him except to refuse a new one. He still can apply elsewhere. Big gray area. So
he got lucky.
Got lucky. He didn't. His license was expired.
So he got lucky.
So basically, everything he did was void. It's kind of like
he got so lucky, man.
So it's basically like going to court and they how can I put it? You like going to court and they got obstruction of justice or they mess with the evidence, they tamper with the evidence or something like that. So it is what it is.
Yeah. You think he's gonna be able to get a license?
Probably Georgia, UK, Georgia, Alabama,
Eddie Hearn ain't gonna let that nigga find the UK.
South Carolina. He'll be able to get one down in places that Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Prove that he clean, enter a drug test, bro. He probably gonna be the same fighter, bro. He gonna go down to 240 pounds. Come like a dope fiend.
Nah, but yeah, his career pretty much done.
It's over with. It's over with. Like I wouldn't fight him. I need him drug tested every day of the week.
I've been involved in a random drug test.
Yep, every day of the week. So it's like it is what it is, man. So he did it to himself. I mean, like I said before, I'm not advocating a lifetime ban because ain't nobody else nobody else put Canelo for a lifetime ban. Ain't nobody else put nobody else for a lifetime ban. No Canelo, no Morales, no Luis Nery, no Lamont Peterson, no Canelo Alvarez, no Povetkin, no Dillian White, Ortiz.
Dillian White is talking the most trash.
He failed the test. No, Dillian
He's talking
White
the most trash, man. He if you look at any video with him in it, that's recent from IFL. Is him just mocking Big Baby.
Yep. At the end of the day, it is what it is, man. And kind of close it off for the last 8 minutes. I don't understand when people they give you trash and people just eat it like, oh, the Porter fight is a great fight. It's not a great fight, bro. It's not a great fight. It's the same It's the same Sean Porter that these channels shitted on all last year and the year before last.
Mm-hmm.
They shitted on Sean Porter. They shitted on Sean Porter. You forgot that? Booster Porter? I started that.
The Booster Porter, K. Diddy.
Yeah, at the end of the day. He can't sell out a family diner. How's that a $75
for quarterback Porter, bro?
Well, he got a belt. So the fuck what? He got a belt. He ain't a real champ. Like what? He ain't a real champ like Shannon Briggs say. He a chump. He a chump, bro. So at the end of the day, just because you got
won 2 fights, man.
Hold on. Just because you got a belt, come on, man. It ain't like this nigga got the belt in spectacular fashion. He just steamrolled Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Then steamrolled you. This nigga jogging to an Earl Spence fight. The same Earl Spence that was going to swipe him to the left like he fucking tender. The same motherfucker who going to swipe him to the fucking left. You know what I'm saying? Or the right, whichever way you swipe on that motherfucker. I never used it. Swipe it to the right. and fight Manny Pacquiao. He was willing to toss this dude for Manny Pacquiao.
Yo,
remember he said that
2 fights, bro. Yeah,
Wilder, Joshua, and Crawford Spence. I'm guessing.
Yeah, those are only 2, man. That like I'm not asking for too much. I said 2 fights. 2.
Yeah, man, all them dudes flawed. All these dudes flawed, capping. But my whole thing is the perception that PBC, we wanted all the smoke, and they dug more fights than anybody this year.
Yo, do you know what was part about is when you look about at the classic eras, man. There were classic rematches that everybody wanted to see. Now we're getting rematches that no one wants. Like, come on, like I know, like people like Ortiz and that, man, but do you guys really want Ortiz versus Wilder too? Like, cause I don't. Like,
said, hold on. He said, "Who he gonna fight? He ain't fighting Crawford or Pacquiao or Thurman. I don't give a shit about Pacquiao. All I'm saying is, who went on Instagram Live and say, "Oh man, ain't nobody from Nebraska beating me." Oh, tell him to call Bob. Tell him to call Bob. Yeah, and as soon as he fought Amir Khan, this nigga went ghost. He hit the race. He hit the race. He hit the fucking race. What's up, Sean? Ain't nobody peeped that out. Conveniently, everybody left that out.
Because Errol Spence could do no wrong.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing about Sean. He went to Facebook to react to the Terrence Crawford fight. He didn't say it on Twitter. He didn't tag Bud. Come on.
If Bud retires in 2021, man.
It is what it is. I'm not knocking.
He did what he could.
Yeah, he did good. I mean, he did what he can do.
Like still qualifying in the Hall of Fame. Errol Spence
can move on and move up to the next weight class and erase that whole situation. It is what it is. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. All I'm saying is
at least you can say you unified the division.
Yeah, I'm not upset at Errol Spence.
Saying that, man.
I'm not upset at Errol Spence. I'm not upset at Al Heyman. I'm upset at the sport of boxing, bro. And the reason that I go at PBC like that now, it ain't that I don't have love for him, but sometimes you love your son, and sometimes you gotta whoop your son's ass. Sometimes you love your daughter, but you gotta put her in her place. You gotta whoop that ass sometimes. Sometimes you love your dog, and sometimes you gotta beat the fuck out of him. Sometimes you do. It's just the way it is. Sometimes you gotta just tap him up a little bit, chastise him a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just because I talk back, I expose you, or I let you know you're wrong, don't mean I don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean I don't care. It don't mean that, or whatever situation may be. It ain't no. I'm just saying like PBC is no different from nobody else. Everybody in boxing does the same thing. Everybody in boxing does the exact same thing. Everybody does the same thing. Real talk. That's just what it is. Everybody doing the same thing. It may look different. It might dress it up and it might be different, but at the end of the day, I'm not telling nobody not to support the Errol Spence Sean Porter fight. My personal preference is I'm not paying for it.
No, but if everyone stops supporting them, they'll have no option but to give us the best fights.
Yep, but they ain't got
no one gonna do that though.
Yeah, but I'm about to get off here, man. Appreciate it, Dr. Blick, for coming on. It is what it is, man. Appreciate everybody for showing love. If we agree or disagree, much love to you guys out there, man. Keep sharing the videos, man. We can disagree. It's just life, man. It's just life. But